is the day of the feast of love, a feast of filling of saint with love. Joining with her, I say, my heart is pierced with the lance of love. Love that would cut and bind the brokenness of my sins torn asunder. Love that unites me with my God to be eternally rejoicing in His love. It is for this love I give up the frenzy of this world, the various allurements, beauty and attachments. O my Jesus, fill me with yourself that I may become the container of your love. The Holy Catholic Church celebrates today the feast of a mystic and the mother of prayer, who is none other than Saint Teresa of Avila. Born of devoted and virtuous parents, from her childhood itself, she wanted to be a martyr, otherwise a hermit. As a young, beautiful girl, she went to the land of Moors to die for the love of Jesus. But as she grew up, the allurements, attachments, and the beauty of this world compressed her heart, and the company of unholy friends disturbed her to turn to the world. But God never gives up whom He loves and whom He chooses for Himself, even though at times we give up Him. With the fall of sudden demise of her mother, she experienced the shortness of earthly life. The fire of God's love that had turned up to a cloudy sense of mind was rekindled in her again, and she offered herself to religious life, to live only for Jesus. The Lord began to awake her soul and give it light amid such thick darkness, and strengthen her virtuous life, that she may not offend Him again. Dear friends, turning down the pages of her biography, we would find how she allowed herself to be used by the Lord, that He should work in her, purify herself in the stream of love through painful sufferings, especially the sufferings of 28 years of spiritual aridity in her life. She practiced mental prayer with awareness of lively touches of love, and Jesus Himself quenched the thirst of love in her heart. Thus today she is well known as the mother and mistress of prayer. In every ashram you can find her writings speaking about the power of God's love and power of prayer in one's life. Saint Teresa was a charming, talented, and dynamic personality, but once she gave up herself for Jesus, lost herself, and she could experience and say, "Let nothing disturb you. Let nothing dismay you. Everything passes. God alone suffices. Dear friends, living in this world, we are often twisted and turmoiled in painful sufferings and desires of this world. As St. Paul says, there is a war going in us, a war between the works of flesh and the works of spirit. Let us ask today St. Teresa of Avila to intercede for us to Jesus, that Jesus may anoint us with the power of His Spirit, that we may overcome the works of flesh in us, that we may bear the fruits of the Spirit. Let Jesus be the center of our life. In the moments of prayer, let us experience Him. In the moments of sufferings, let us say, let nothing disturb me. Let nothing dismay me. Everything passes. God alone suffices. Let St. Teresa intercede for us all to experience God in our life and to become the containers of His love.